Grandma, please, I was in an accident. My nose is broken, they're taking me to jail, and I need bail money right now. Please, please don't tell Mom, she'll kill me.
If you ever hear that exact panic on the other end of the phone, hang up immediately. Because the voice you just heard begging for help, it isn't human, it is a machine. The FBI has just issued an urgent, nationwide alert about a devastating new wave of AI voice cloning scams targeting families. And the scariest part? The criminals only needed 3 seconds of audio to perfectly replicate your grandchild's voice. Give me a few minutes, and I'll show you exactly where the scammers stole that voice from, and the one simple zero-tech trick you need to set up tonight to make your family completely bulletproof. We are living in an era where you can no longer trust your own ears. We all know the old scams, the badly written emails, the fake lottery texts. We've learned to laugh those off, but this is completely different. This is a weaponized attack on human biology. These criminals are not trying to trick your logical brain. They are bypassing logic entirely to hijack your deepest, most primal instinct, the instinct to protect your children and grandchildren. When you hear someone you love crying in terror, your brain floods with adrenaline. Your critical thinking shuts down, you go into pure survival mode. And the scammers are counting on it. The FBI is sounding the alarm because the barrier to entry for this crime has dropped to 0. Just a few years ago, faking a voice required expensive studios and hours of audio. Today, a teenager with a laptop halfway across the world can do it for free in minutes. If that sounds like science fiction, listen to what happened to Jennifer DeStefano, a mother from Arizona. She answered a call from an unknown number and instantly heard her 15-year-old daughter, Brianna, sobbing, "Mom, these bad men have me." Then a man's voice took over the phone, demanding $1 million, or he would drop Brianna in Mexico. Jennifer's heart stopped. It was her daughter's exact voice, the exact pitch, the exact crying. It was undeniably her. But while Jennifer was trapped on that call in absolute terror, a friend quietly dialed Brianna's real cell phone. Brianna picked up. She was sitting safely in her bedroom. The hostage situation, the kidnapper, the crying daughter, all of it was artificial intelligence. Jennifer escaped by seconds. To protect your own family, you need to see exactly how this trap is built, because law enforcement says the phantom kidnapping follows the same ruthless script every single time. It usually starts late at night. The scammers want to catch you disoriented, half asleep. The phone rings and instantly you're hit with a wall of panic, a car crash, an arrest, a kidnapping. The AI voice deliberately speaks fast and sounds out of breath to hide any small digital imperfections. Then comes the pivot. The grandchild says, "The police are here. Let me hand the phone to the officer." Suddenly the crying stops and a calm, authoritative voice takes over. This is the real scammer. He claims your loved one faces jail time or worse unless a massive payment is made right now. And here is the linchpin of the entire operation. They demand absolute secrecy. The fake grandchild begs, "Please don't tell Mom and Dad." The fake officer warns, "There's a gag order on this case. Contact anyone and we revoke bail." They do this to isolate you because they know one simple truth. The moment you hang up and call your family, the entire illusion shatters. But how did they get your grandchild's exact voice in the first place? The answer is probably sitting on your smartphone right now. You might be thinking, "My grandson isn't famous. Why would anyone have a recording of his voice?" Here is the chilling reality. Modern AI cloning software doesn't need hours of recordings. According to cybersecurity experts, it needs just 3 seconds of clear audio to map a person's pitch, tone, accent, even their breathing patterns. 3 seconds. If your grandchild has a public TikTok, Instagram, or YouTube account, their voice is already available to the entire world. One 5-second clip of them saying, "Hey guys, check this out," is all the AI needs. A school play posted on Facebook. A local news interview after a high school game. Scammers run automated bots that scrape the internet, harvesting the voices of ordinary people by the thousands. And even with zero social media, scammers call random numbers just to capture the voicemail greeting. "Hi, "You've reached David, leave a message." That one sentence is enough to clone David's voice forever. From there, it's simple. The scammer types, "Grandma, I'm in jail," and the computer speaks it in your grandson's exact voice. The trap is set. But according to the FBI, the scammers almost always make a few specific mistakes during the call. This isn't rare. This is happening right now, every single day. Deborah Del Mastro heard her daughter panicking on the phone and wired $5,400 from ATMs before she thought to call her daughter's real number. Her daughter answered on the first ring, safe, confused, and completely fine. The money was already gone. So if you ever find yourself on a frantic call like that, listen for these 3 undeniable red flags. Red flag number 1, the processing pause. The scammer is typing responses for the AI to speak, so there's an unnatural 1 to 2 second delay every time you ask a question. If the conversation feels like a bad satellite connection, you're talking to a keyboard, not a person. Red flag number 2, untraceable currency. This is the biggest giveaway of all. Police departments do not accept Bitcoin. Courts do not take Western Union transfers. And no hospital on earth will ever ask you to buy Apple gift cards and read the numbers over the phone. If they demand untraceable payment, it is a scam, 100% of the time. Red flag number 3, the refusal of trivia. The AI has your grandchild's voice, but not their memories. Ask one hyper-specific question. What was the name of your first dog? The clone can't answer. And watch what happens. The fake officer will instantly cut in, angry, demanding you stop asking questions and focus on the money. That interruption is your answer. Knowing these flags is great, but let's be brutally honest. When adrenaline hits, logic disappears. In that moment of terror, you might forget all 3. That's why you need one defense that requires no thinking at all. You need a firewall for your family, and it doesn't require an app, software, or a single dollar. It requires a 5-minute conversation at the dinner table. First, the hang up and verify rule. If you ever get a terrifying call, no matter what the voice says, no matter how hard it begs you to stay on the line, you hang up instantly. Then dial your loved one's real saved number from your own contacts. Scammers can spoof caller ID to make the incoming call look real. But when you dial out, you reach the real person, almost always sitting safely at home, wondering why you sound so shaken. Second, the family safe word. This is the ultimate weapon against artificial intelligence. Pick a phrase completely unrelated to your life. Something bizarre like purple pineapple or rusty anchor. Never a pet's name or street name that's sitting on Facebook. Then, if a panicked call ever comes asking for money, you say one sentence. What is the family safe word? If they can't answer immediately, or if the officer claims safe words aren't allowed right now, you hang up, period. The AI can clone a voice, but it cannot read your mind. Setting up a safe word takes 2 minutes, but it means nothing if the people who need it most never hear this warning. We can no longer trust a voice just because it sounds familiar. We can only trust verification. These criminals wake up every morning with one job, finding new ways to use AI against your family. But now you know their playbook. You have the power to stop them cold. Hit subscribe right now because I track every new FBI alert so your family hears the warning before the phone rings. But more importantly, share this video. Send it to your parents, your grandparents, your aunts and uncles, and have the safe word conversation tonight. It might just save your family's life savings. Stay safe. Trust verification, not voices, and I'll see you in the next video.